most of us here in the room are connected to business, or have our own businesses, or work in a business company. And then somehow, unfortunately, people think that we are in it for the money. You would never say to a nurse, you are in it for the money. The nurse likes to look after people. So I think businesses, we do the business because we can do something good for society. So everybody has a different contribution to society in that. And this is what B.Grimm has been doing from the very beginning. So we always want to do things where we think these are valuable for society. Now, with some of it, we can create some cash flow and some money. With others, it's just spending money on making things happen, which is good for society. And some others, like our support for the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra, which I chair, we have 5% income of our cost. So it's all a mix. And I think this is what life is all about. And this is what we all, I think, are doing. Unfortunately, the business schools, they say that companies are there to make profit. But this is like saying an architect wants to be an architect because he wants to make a high salary, which is not true. So we have been doing a number of things, and we hear today a lot about all these acronyms like ESG or BCG, or used to be ISO or CSR. So, but these are all good endeavors to make the society a better place and let companies work in a way that helps society and also helps the ecosystem. Now, what I like to end with is with the ecosystem. Now, since we often live in high-rise buildings with our office, and then we go home in a big city, maybe we don't have so much opportunity to connect to wildlife. Without wildlife, a country is not worth living in. Wildlife sustains us. So that's why so many countries have national parks. If you're interested in what happens if you take the top of the food chain away and then reintroduce it again, please look at YouTube and Wolves and Yellowstone Park. There you will be quite surprised how wonderful the reintroduction of these predators in Yellowstone Park were and how they changed the landscape to the better. Now, we have the top of the food chain is a tiger. So the tigers are nearly extinct, but there are about 5 or so countries that still have enough tigers, and we have to save them. Because as long as we save the tigers, the ecosystem is still in order. And then the world can, at least in our region here, can go on. So unfortunately now, B.Grimm is the only company that supports saving the tigers. But fortunately, the Thai government does a lot to do that. And if it's possible, I would like you to participate in saving the tigers, or at least send your heart out to them. Because life is a lot about love and about friendship and about supporting our nature. So please join us in supporting tigers, save the tigers. Thank you.